Hey everyone, welcome back to Web Hosting 101. This video is called How to Purchase a Hosting Package. In the last video, we learned how to purchase a domain name with GoDaddy. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to buy the hosting package. So if you would go ahead and navigate to bradhussey.ca/resources. I've updated the website, this page, since the last video, so it might look a little bit different. As you can see here, it's just a little more explanatory. I kind of explain a little bit more in depth the reason why I recommend these services. So the next step would be to click on Cheap but Awesome Hosting Packages, or this link here, Justhost. Or alternatively, you can click on this little sponsor block right here, Justhost. They go to the same place. So cheap but awesome hosting packages. Justhost. So I recommend Justhost because I use them with all of my personal and professional projects. I recommend Justhost to all of my clients. I really like their service. I've never had an issue with them. They have unlimited gigabytes of space, transfer, domain hosting, and unlimited email accounts, as well as MySQL databases. And a bunch of other services. Their control panel in the background is really user-friendly. Their customer support is really good, and their technical support is too. I entirely recommend you go ahead with Justhost, on top of the fact that their price is pretty incredible. $325 a month is pretty darn cheap for hosting, and the quality is outstanding. So go ahead and click Sign Up Now. You'll have to choose one of two options. 1, please register a new domain for me, or 2, I already own my domain. So here are your options. If you've already purchased your domain name, which if you did do that in the last video and you purchased your domain name with GoDaddy, then go ahead and choose I already own my domain, transfer clients, and then type in your domain name. So for example, just say I bought surfinginwaikiki.com. I would choose this option, put the domain name I already own, and then click Continue. Alternatively, if you want to buy a domain name and a hosting package together, you can do that right here on Justhost. So the benefit of having your domain name and your hosting all in one place with Justhost is that you spend less money. You only have to buy the hosting package because Justhost will give you a free domain name with all of their yearly plans. If you were to choose please register a new domain name for me, and I chose the same domain name, click Continue, and then in step 2 it will say surfinginwaikiki.com will soon be hosted with Justhost. And then what you do is fill out your contact information, your payment information, credit card, PayPal, and then choose your account plan. So you can choose anywhere from 1 month, but you can see here the domain name is not for free because for these ones it's under a year. So it'll be $15 for the domain name for the year, which is essentially the same thing, if not a little bit more than what you may have purchased your domain name for at GoDaddy. So if you wanted to buy them together and you wanted your hosting package for a year or more, then you might save a little bit of money by doing it this way. So you can choose, I don't know, say 36 months. It's $325 a month. So the longer you have your hosting package for, the less amount of money you'll spend per month. So this one, 36 months, it'll be $117. That's it for 36 months of hosting. Here are your options. You can also choose domain who is privacy. I explained that in the previous video with GoDaddy. You can buy the domain who is privacy so that your personal information isn't on the web if people wanted to find out who is behind that domain. So you can add that for $9.99 a year, or you can take it off if you don't care. Great deals on hosting essentials. Entirely up to you. More upsells. So you can have Site Backup Pro. It'll be $20 a year. Billed for 3 years, so it'll actually be $60 on your bill. You don't have to do this. It's up to you. Just read the description here. Site Lock. You can use this to prevent identity theft, fraud, spyware, spam viruses, and all these other scary things. Kind of using scare tactics to get you to buy something. It's not entirely necessary, but if you think it is and you want to have it, then it's absolutely up to you. Leave this checked. If you don't want it, uncheck it. Search engine jumpstart. Not necessary. If you wanted to play with this, for sure, you could pay $15 a year. That's not that much, but I don't think it's that necessary. Here's your total. And then you can click complete. Once you've filled out all your information, shows all the details, and then you'll be sent a confirmation email from Justhost with your FTP info and your login credentials and so on and so forth. However, I'm going to show you the alternative option if you wanted to choose the option, I already own my own domain name. So let's say I already purchased surfinginwaikiki.com. Then I click continue. So now you will go here. Surfinginwaikiki.com will soon be hosted with Justhost. Same thing, fill out your contact information, payment info, choose your account plan, and choose if you want the upsells or not. And then here's your total. Click complete. And again, you will receive email confirmation from Justhost with kind of a receipt and your login credentials for your FTP. And I will show you what that email looks like right now. All right, so this is what a welcome email from Justhost will look like. It will show you your account information, username, temporary URL, the name servers, and everything like that. So if you purchased a domain name with GoDaddy and a hosting package with Justhost, I'm going to show you in the next video how to associate your domain name with your hosting package. But let's say for the purposes of this video, you purchased a domain name and a hosting package with Justhost. So they're all in the same place. What you'll want to do is navigate to your Justhost control panel, my.justhost.com. And then you would log in here with your domain or your username and your password. And when you signed up for Justhost, you probably created a password. Or if you need to update your password, you will click on the link here in your welcome email that says update your password. Your username will be included in the welcome email, or you can alternatively use your domain name. So for example, surfinginwaikiki.com, and then type in your password. So I'll show you what the control panel looks like for Justhost. So this is the Justhost control panel, or cPanel, and you could do a whole bunch of fun stuff back here, but this is what the control panel looks like. So if you purchased your domain name and your hosting package with Justhost, you will be able to get started right away. And so you can just see here in Domain Manager, you'll be able to see your domain and all of the domain names you own. They'll be in this section right here. So just as a quick review from the top, you want to purchase a hosting package, go to bradhussey.ca/resources, click on cheap but awesome hosting packages. That will bring you to Justhost. Click sign up now. If you don't have a domain name, please register a new one. Type in the domain name you want. It'll tell you if it's available or not. If you already own your domain name, click this, type in the domain name you already own, and then continue. If you don't own one, looks like this. Click continue. Fill in your contact information, payment information, choose your account plan, choose your upsells if you want them or not. Here's your total. Click complete. You'll get a welcome email from Justhost with all of your FTP info and any other info you might want to know. Navigate to your control panel by typing my.justhost.com, logging in with your domain and your password, or your Justhost username and your password, and it will bring you to your control panel. And so that's it for this video. In the next video, I'm going to show you if you already purchased your domain name with GoDaddy and you purchased a hosting package with Justhost. I'm going to show you how to associate those together so you can get going on your website. So I'll see you in that next video.